What's up guys, John here from Full Time Trader, and in this video I'm going to give you my best tips and practices for passing a trading combine. Whether you're doing TopStep, Elite Trader Funding, which I currently recommend, watch this video on the card to see why, Apex, FTMO, etc. These new combine type prop firms have recently gained more popularity as they give traders a chance to make real trading profits without having to risk a ton of their hard-earned money. Now there are caveats to this, and I will briefly go over them as I have other videos on this channel already explaining that, but this video will serve to help you stay sharp and efficient in approaching these combines and passing them so you can become a funded trader and start making real money. And let us know in the comment section what your best practices are. First, let's talk about the negatives real quick. In case you don't know, you do have to pay a monthly fee to do these combines. Once you pass, the monthly goes away, but then you have to pay the data fee, which is about the same. So you'll still have a rolling cost, as with anything in life. You run the combine in simulation, and full transparency, the fills in sim are way better typically than live. You will experience some grief with your fills on live. Depending on your style, if you're scalping and using market orders, then you will sustain slippage. It's just something that happens, at least on TradeDay. So keep that in mind once you are trading live capital. All right, now how do you pass a combine? I'm gonna break this down into 4 tips for passing a combine. Tip number 1 is to know your firm's rules and parameters. This means know your profit target, your max loss, your daily loss, your trailing drawdown. What is a trailing drawdown? If you don't understand what that is, look it up before you start. Hit Google. Research everything you need to know about it. If you are uncertain, email them, ask them questions, talk to them directly, read the FAQ, do whatever you can to make sure you know exactly what the rules are for your prop firm. Each firm has slightly different rule sets, so whichever one you're using, make sure you fully understand each rule and each limit so you don't make the mistake of breaking a rule and then having to buy a reset. The next tip is to build out a strategy first and then battle test it. This means getting on paper trade or sim before you begin a combine. Actually figure out your trading strategies. I have a ton of videos on this channel with different strategies to help get you started. But go and actually practice those trades on sim so you're familiar with it and you have the confidence to take those trades. If you start a trading combine and you just wing it, you're most likely going to break a rule and end up having to buy a reset or wait until your monthly renewal, and that's just going to cost you time and money. When I first started, I was on sim trading for a few months before I started a trading combine. So I did TopStep a few years back when I first started, and I was trading futures on sim like without TopStep, just TradeDay itself, getting ready and practicing, and then I started a TopStep. And because of that, I only had to reset once. I didn't have to reset 5, 6, 7 times because I already made the mistakes on my practice account, and I was ready when I started the combine. Had I not practiced first, it would have taken me much longer and cost me more money. So don't skip your preparation. Make sure you know how to fly the plane before you take it off. Tip number 3 is to set your own rules and don't rush the process. These firms have their rules you have to follow, and you should have your own set too. If you can't lose more than 1,000 in a day, make your stop a number before that, like $700 or $500. This will keep you alive on a bad trading day when you aren't meshing with the market that well. That way you can come back to the next day refreshed, back at neutral, and with more room to get back into the green. You have paid money, so you have a risk, albeit small. Protect that by keeping yourself alive. You have one job in these combines and as a trader. Do not hit your max loss or your trailing drawdown and stay in the game. Protect your capital. And tip number 4 is to track your progress. These combines are a learning tool, and you should be using them to become a better trader with a real reward for your success. Whichever firm you choose, there should be an analytics section where you can track your progress, but keep track yourself too. Seeing how you're trading each day can help you fine-tune your trading. This is how you can scale your trading and know when to increase size after you've been consistent. When it comes to passing a trading combine, it just comes down to being able to control yourself and manage your trades. Don't rush the process. There are 20 trading days in a month. To hit a 3,000 profit target, that's about $150 a day. You don't need to make 1,000 a day and pass it in 3 days. You have to remember you're using this to get better at trading, so use it to get better. This also means if you have a goal of $250 a day and you hit it, you have the mental strength to shut it off and go enjoy your day, or go back to a practice account. Then you can come back the next day and do it again. Or if you're down $450, you shut it down and you live to fight another day, and you don't revenge trade. Stopping in the red can be a lot harder than stopping in the green because you just want your loss back, but trust me, especially if you are a newer trader, just shut it off. Get your mind back to neutral and come back the next day and then get it back. I've had days where I've been down $800 and I've stopped and then came back the next day and made like $1,400. I've had that kind of thing happen to me a lot, where I stop on a bad day and then I come back the following day and I get it all back and then some. So don't skip tip number 3 and have rules for yourself. There's gonna be days where you keep trading when you're down and you're gonna be down more. And then there's gonna be times when you're down and you stop and you come back the next day and you get all that loss back and then some, and then you learn, okay, I just need to stop when I'm down because I can just get it back the next day. The market's always changing. Some days might just be tough. You might just not have a good read on the market, but the following day could be completely different. We could be moving a lot more and you could trade a lot better. So don't blow your account trying to get your loss back when you can just get it back the next day when you have a much better chance of doing so. I keep my list of rules right next to me when I'm trading, and I glance over it from time to time just to remind me to follow it. If I'm down on the day or if I'm up on the day and I feel like I want to keep going, I just kind of look over, and right at the top it says, quit when you've made your loss, quit when you've hit your profit target, and it's like, okay, gotta stop, gotta go enjoy my day. Little things like that can really help. But that's it for this video. I hope these tips can help you out if you're in a combine or thinking about starting one. Don't overcomplicate it. Just know the firm's rules, practice your trades, and control your emotions, manage yourself. Trading is the ultimate face-off with yourself. You really learn about who you are, and I encourage you to embrace that part of a trader's journey so you can grow as a trader. And that's what this is all about. And I will see you in the next video.